In spirit of the new Barad-dûr releasing in a couple weeks' time, I thought now would be a good time to open up this Hobbit set from 2012. So let's get into it. This, of course, is Bilbo Baggins' home in Bag End as part of the Shire, and this scene in particularly is a pretty funny one. The set name says it all, an unexpected gathering, where these dwarves and Gandalf the Grey show up at Bilbo's doorstep unexpectedly and try to persuade him to go on an adventure.
No, there's nobody home! Go away and bother somebody else! It is in very poor taste.
The set has 652 pieces, and I'm admiring the box art here. There's Bag End right there in the background. Looking at the back of the box and the back of the set, it looks pretty open and accessible. I'm not even sure you need the removable top here. Anyway, looking forward to seeing all of the small details as well as the figures that are inside, which are these guys.
Bomber!
I think it's only a matter of time before LEGO revitalizes Bag End in the Icons theme. Can't wait to see that happen though. The contents include 4 numbered bags, a few large plates, small sticker sheet, and 2 instruction manuals. Building techniques and part usage wasn't all that exciting until I got to the windows and doors. Check this window out. Pretty cool part usage. It just slides right into place. It will be locked into place with some bricks and plates. The front door is a printed element. That's a nice touch. Some nice rounded looks to the windows with bricks and plates going around the otherwise regular window frames. Just like the Treebeard build with the Tower of Orthanc that I did a little over a year ago, I experienced a lot of brittle brown cracking in the pieces. That's the same case with this set. Most of the brown pieces are either cracking or breaking altogether. That's just a quality issue LEGO had back then. You can see the cracks in this brown arch piece. It was like that for all the brown pieces. They're just, as soon as you attach them to studs, they're cracking. Also, one of the window frames, the earth green window frame, cracked as well. Treebeard is a really cool design, but look what happened to our old friend. Ents deserve much better than this.
Treebeard, some call me.
The building experience sure would have been better back in the day. New pieces straight out of the box, cracking, and look at all of the reddish brown pieces that are in bag 3. Oh, yikes, this is not going to be fun. And here's one of the dwarves, Balin, and he's got the dark red torso. As soon as I put his legs on, his torso cracked in 2 places. Yeah, I can't remove his legs or that torso is going to shatter altogether. Poor Balin.
By my beard, you're shorter and wider than last we met.
Wider, not shorter.
Sharp enough for both of us.
If you're considering buying this in a new sealed box today for double, triple, or even quadruple the price that it retailed for in 2012, I would reconsider. Either the brown parts are instantly cracking. Oh, I just heard one crack. Or they're either instantly cracking when you place them down on studs, or cracking while I build something else a little bit later. And Bilbo is none too pleased about this. In fact, I'm afraid to put him down on some studs. His legs might crack. Let's try it. Bilbo's okay for now. While Bilbo is grieving about his broken house, I'll go ahead and continue with bag 4. Oh no, Bombur is our next victim to the Brittle Brown with his torso cracked. I was about to say I really like this hair / belly piece. You put that on him, it makes him look chunky. Yeah. And that bald spot, that's funny.
A tad excessive, isn't it? You got a cheese knife?
Cheese knife. He eats it by the block.
With design flaws literally on the side, let's take a look at the completed set. 4 of the figs are sporting capes, and 4 have alternate expressions. Here's a closer look at Gandalf the Grey, equipped with his staff.
Gandalf.
Balin the Dwarf with his sword. Love the hairpiece.
Balin, at your service.
Good evening.
Yes, it is.
This is Dwelin the Dwarf, holding a dagger and an oversized hammer.
Do we know each other?
No.
This is Bofur the Dwarf. It's probably my favorite character of the set because of his unique hair / hat piece.
Bomber.
This is Bombur the Dwarf. He can always be found at the dinner table, feasting on some sausage.
They're surprisingly cultured.
And finally, Bilbo. Love the suspenders printed on the front and back of the torso.
What? No. Wait. We do not want any adventures here. Thank you. Not today. Not.
With the minifigures now out of the way, let's take a look at Bilbo Baggins' house. Built into the hillside, there's a lot of earthy tones here. In fact, pretty much all colors are earthy tones. Got flowers, little garden area. I like the fence, how it's done. It's not your typical fence build. The tiling work being offset as it is makes it interesting. There's some wood that's done up with stickers, but not all of them, so it's a good balance. And just overall, looking from back here, this just looks so welcoming to visit this house. Though it's flowing with greenery and flowers, it's tidy and neat, as Bilbo Baggins is. I love the round windows. The doorway is my favorite part. Though with today's tiling, you can actually have those quarter circle tiles tile up all of the studs and go all the way around if you don't want any of those studs exposed. Same with these windows. This window, pretty cool build, how it's wedged in between 2 arches. Here, let's now go into the interior. Now it's a pretty big step for a Hobbit to get through the front door. But once he manages to do so, he's basically it's a one-room house here. There's no individual rooms. And with this scale, I guess that's okay, but I would have really liked to have seen at least 2 rooms in this build to get that that arch, the rounded passageway through the halls. That's what makes the interior so inviting in the movie. However, as it is just open up, and yeah, I can access everything in here without removing the top, but if you wanted to have a little bit more access, you can remove it like that. Up there on the shelf is a sword, and there's an extra one included in the set, and I think this is the Sting, the sword that was made by the elves and glows blue when orcs are around. We've got a treasure chest with a shovel inside. 3 maps, which include a map of the Shire, Mirkwood, and the Lonely Mountain. I like how on that map, it even has the title of the second movie before it came out, The Desolation of Smog. And there's Smog flying over the Lonely Mountain. That's pretty cool. Those are all stickered pieces. There's a step up here to the dining area where there's seats for 6, which could seat all 6 minifigures of the set. However, only one can actually sit down that has the articulated legs, which is Gandalf. The inclusion of a broom is a good idea because Bilbo is neat and tidy. We've got a fireplace where he does his cooking, and the chimney lines up as you would expect up on the hill. By the way, I like the cutout of the hill showing the dirt here. It makes you really feel like you are living inside the hill. Over here we've got a book on display. This is where he does his writing of adventures in this book. It's the sticker on the front has his initials, BB. And over to the right on the shelves, we got a bottle and a letter. I don't know, is that where he keeps the ring? Anyway, you tell me. There's also a healthy dose of food included, which is seen up on the table in this barrel, as well as the barrel out in the front. To sum up this set, I think it's a great design with great minifigures included, though mine are cracked. The beards and hat pieces, the specialty molded items, are awesome. Do I recommend paying double, triple, quadruple the price for this set? No. I would recommend going to lego.com, ordering all of these pieces on the website. Maybe you can find some of these at the Lego store. And over time, build this yourself from spare pieces. Sure, you won't have the printed front door, but I don't think that's a big deal. So if you build bag end from pieces from lego.com, you can collect the minifigures over time. Or, if you're patient enough, wait for the next bag end. I'm sure it'll come sooner than expected. And perhaps it'll have more dwarves than just these 4. Anyway, thanks for watching.